Hello everyone, this is Dragon Kid 21 here, and I am going to be reviewing Star Wars The Last Jedi. I saw it on Thursday, which is the 14th. It was opening weekend. I did so that I wouldn't get spoiled by anything. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the review. And in the background I'll be playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Alright, where do I start with this movie? I think I could start with just saying, wow, what a, just what a good movie. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you've seen other reviews that say that it had the movie has problems, and, you know, I guess it does. But, I don't know, to me personally, I really like it. You know, I really enjoyed it. It was a pretty awesome movie, I think. Let's see, where else do I start? Let's see. Well, what I would suggest going into this movie completely blind. You know, don't spoil your crap. I cannot speak. Do not spoil yourself. You know, I went into the movie only seeing maybe one or two of the trailers, and that's how you should probably see this movie. You know, if you need to, I would probably watch Force Awakens first before you go see this movie, because where that movie ends off, this movie picks right back up where that movie left off. Yeah, and as for the characters, I really like what they did with Rey. You know, I liked her dynamic with Luke at first. You know, you can imagine that at first Luke does not want to have anything to do with her, but you know, it's a Star Wars movie, so you know that's probably going to happen eventually. But I really like what they did with Rey. I really like what they did with Luke. Very different from what we remember last time we saw Luke. And with Rey, you know, she's trying to figure out, you know, what is the Force? What should she do? You know, all that stuff. Yeah, it's just I like what they did. Now, as for Kylo Ren, he's I like him a lot more. I mean, I thought he was pretty cool in the first one, in Force Awakens, but I like him more in this movie because crap, I can't remember the actor's name. He did really good with the performance. I feel like since we gotten to know him in Force Awakens, we get to see more of him, more of what he's going through his dark side training and with his side of the Force and all that. Adam Driver, I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Adam Driver is the guy that plays Kylo Ren. But yeah, really awesome. I really liked him. He's very conflicted in the movie. You can tell when you see it, you can tell he's very conflicted of what he should do. Now, as for Leia, you know, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. But I really like what they did with her in this movie. You know, if this really is the last time we're going to see her, which I would think it is, unless they do something crazy in the next movie, Episode 9. But, yeah, I think what they did with her is really good. You know? I can't say much without spoiling the movie. But, yeah, what they did with her is really good, I think. You know, she's the same Leia that we saw in Force Awakens, but, you know, you get to see a bit more of her and all that. You get Poe Dameron a bit. You get Poe a bit more in this movie than he was in the Force Awakens. You get to see how awesome he is with, you know, flying, and he's a great pilot. He blows a lot of stuff up. Yeah, he's got like a little character arc in the movie too. Finn, John Boyega, I think. Yeah, I think that's his name. I really liked him also. He does great. I love the character of Finn. He's so funny and awesome. Some people are having issues with his part in the movie with the new character Rose. I guess you'll know what I'm talking about once you see the movie. But I had no problem with that part of the movie. I thought it was alright. I didn't hate it. And if anyone's worrying about the Porgs, the new little, cute alien creatures, they're not annoying. They're good for like what they are. They're just like cute little creatures in the movie. No big deal. Now, as for Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke. Yeah, I really cannot talk about him that much without spoiling the movie. But I think he was good. From what they showed off with him, I thought he was pretty good. You can really tell that he has some uber Force-sensitive abilities. Like, he's just so in tune with the Force that it's... get out of my way. That it's just unreal about how powerful this dude could actually be. I thought he was good. He looked very menacing, with all the scars and his old kind of broken body that he has, that you can tell just by looking at him. But don't underestimate him, though. He just like, you'll see what I mean. Don't screw around with him. Don't piss him off. But yeah, Snoke I thought was good, for what they showed him in the movie. Let's see what else. Captain Phasma. I liked her part in the movie. It was good. The whole confrontation that Finn had with her in the movie, I thought was good. I can't say more about it without spoiling what happens, but I thought it was good. And let's see, what else do I want to talk about? The movie visually is really good. There's a lot of cool space battles, or maybe a couple of space battles, but a lot of it looks really good. The lightsaber battles, well, it's not really... I don't want to spoil it, but they're good. There's one in particular that is really cool and really awesome. You know what I mean once you see it. But yeah, the lightsaber battle that happens in this movie is really cool. And if you've seen in the trailers that white planet Crate, or Crete, I think it's Crate though, the salt planet, that part of the movie is really cool. I think, anyways. Yeah, the whole salt planet part is really cool in the movie once you actually get there and see it. It's pretty awesome. Sorry, I'm getting distracted while playing the game. But yeah, the planet Crate, pretty cool planets, with the salt. It looks all white, and underneath the salt is just the red planets. It's pretty cool visually. As for Luke in the movie, he was awesome, I feel. They really went a different route with Luke in the movie, and I like what they did. He's very conflicted, he feels guilty about what happened with Kylo Ren, and what they did with him in the movie is really cool. And, and the Force in the movie is actually pretty well, like, new things about it are explored in the movie, like, oh, you can do this with the Force, or, oh, this is how strong the Force can be if you use it correctly, And, yeah, I like what they did with Luke. I thought they did him pretty well in the movie. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to talk about without getting into, like, big details and spoiling the movie. But, I think I talked about everything I really wanted to talk about. Is it General Hux? I don't remember. I don't know if I think it's Hux. The other the First Order guy that kind of is like yelling and stuff in the Force Awakens. I thought he was kind of funny, pretty funny in this movie. He's okay. He's not one of my favorite characters, but I thought he was all right. I don't know what they're gonna do with him in the future movies, but You know, we'll see. As for the First Order in general, As for the First Order in general, I think they're okay. You know. Well, no, they're not okay. They're pretty menacing in this movie, you know. They're trying to snuff out the rest of the rebellion. Yeah, I can't really think or talk about too much of anything else without spoiling the movie.
Okay, check this out.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the review part. Yeah, I think that's just gonna do it for the review for right now. I'll probably do a spoiler review here soon, but as for the rest of the video, just enjoy the gameplay, and stay tuned for the spoiler video that I'll probably do in the next day or so, where I'll get into really big details about the movie, and I'll probably have a bit more fun explaining all that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys later, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.